Welcome to my very first podcast episode. Whoa, you came out of nowhere. I want this show to be bite sized pieces, quick action items so you can have some big wins. Each episode will be less than 15 minutes because that's basically all the time I have the patience to listen to other videos and podcasts. So I want it to be quick and easy and attainable for you. Today, I'm going to go over four things that I teach in my boot camp, also titled, Whoa, You Came Out of Nowhere, because that's what I kept hearing from clients and other photographers when I first started my photography business, that I grew from 0 to 6 figures in my first year. I came up with these four frameworks that I consistently use and also attribute to my success. So here I go. So, four things to get people to notice your photography business, even if you're brand new. Again, this is what I teach in my boot camp. It's a 4 week long boot camp. It's basically unlimited support from me, but you do get a 30-minute one on one call. But I'm always answering questions, even without a call. We have guest speakers, website and social media audits. But here are the four things I go over. And I'm going to go over some quick actions at the end so you can take actions today, even without joining. Okay, the first thing is to nail down your ideal clients and experience. I think by now you've probably heard the term ideal client avatar. So this is super, super important. If you don't know who he or she is, definitely nail them down. Come up with a name. I have a name for my ideal client. I know where she shops. I know what kind of books she likes. I know the podcast she reads and or listens to and all that. So nail that down and then also nail down what would be your ideal client's ideal experience going through your services. Um, you want your ideal client to be like, whoa, I am never going to go to anybody else because what she provided was perfect. So we do dive into that a little bit more, but you get the idea. First step is nail down your ideal clients and then also just kind of imagine your perfect experience. What can you give your ideal client as the best photography experience? Step two is nail down the SEO and social media presence. SEO is boring, but it's not hard. So it's pretty easy. My action step for today is for you to just come up with the best keyword that describes what your services are and start plugging that in to your website. And then also we go over every single basically social media presence in my boot camp and we create an account for each one. I definitely do not recommend trying to master all of them, but it's important to have at least a presence. And I always tell my students to choose one that you're gonna like really rock at, and then all the other social media, you should have an account with your information, but point to that one account that you're really, really good at. So people have the way to find you in every platform, but they know that where where you really want to be found is, through Instagram or LinkedIn or Pinterest or whatever it is. So that's step two. Step three, publicity. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. You want to get noticed beyond social media in a bigger scale because this is how people are going to know that you are the real deal. You're the expert. You have authority, credibility. So I do go over well each step of these things are a whole week in my boot camp, but so this is just to give you an idea. So you do want to get plan to have other means besides social media to showcase your credibility, like your blog or podcast or video channel. Those are the three things that I go over, and I think those are the most attainable. So pick one and also start to think about where you want to be featured because without that dream list, you're not going to know where to go. So, moving on to step four, ads. Finally, beyond organic reach, I go over and I like to use Yelp, Facebook, and Instagram, and then Google Ads. I don't use it all at once, but I have used it all in different stages of my photography business. And I do go over each and every one, but let's get into our action steps for today. All right. So, from these four steps, let's take these actions. Nail down your ideal client. I think I went over this in detail, but definitely just have an avatar, just somebody that you're going to be talking to, because this will allow you for your win. You'll have a vision of who you're speaking to through your social media, website, or anytime you have to write a copy to your audience. Second action you should take is to find keywords or even just one keyword that you're gonna want people to find you through. Um, and then for that, once you do that, plug them into your website and let the SEO magic happen because every platform is a little bit different where you should plug in your keywords, but just Google, if you use Show It, say Show It where to plug in keywords. I'm sure you have plenty of resources if you do that. And number three, come up with a list of your dream featured and media list. Where do you want to be featured in eventually, or even right now? But what I'm saying is the quick win in this case is that you're going to find smaller, easier, attainable version of that dream publication. And that is going to make you feel a little bit more, those dreams might be a little more reachable, and definitely reach out to these smaller versions to see how you can be featured. um, Finally, quick action number four, try creating a dollar ad on Facebook. Definitely will walk you through all this in my boot camp, but if you can't join right now, um, just try creating $1 ad. What's the harm? $1, $1 a day, I should say. So maybe $30, but you can always quit after 3 days. $3. You just need to. I think the scariest part about doing Facebook ads or any ads is actually the act of doing it. So maybe once you do that $1, you'll figure out how it works, and it might not be as scary. So, and I do have a downloadable worksheet with these actions, so you can kind of check these off as you go if you're interested. That's at www.emilyjenks.com/one. It's my first podcast. All right. Well, if you are listening to this, I am having another boot camp starting on Monday, May 11th, that will go over all of these in depth, and I will handhold you in every step of the way if you want me to. Um, so yeah, let's work together. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at hello@emilyjenks.com. Website is emilyjenks.com/SCONW dash sign up. So SINSIGN dash UP. Instagram and Facebook at Emily Jenks Photography. Feel free to DM me there anytime. I am pretty quick to answer. I hope you enjoyed my very first episode. I will talk to you soon.